Hello children, today we will learn about motion and its different types. So when an object is said to be in motion, an object is said to be in a state of motion if its position changes with time with respect to its surrounding. So what does this statement mean? This statement means that an object should change its position with time. For example, a flying mosquito, a kite flying in the sky, and a running train or bus. All of these things are in motion. Now come to rest. What do we mean by rest? An object is said to be at rest when its position does not change with time with respect to its surrounding. Example, the blackboard in your classroom, it is at rest. Why? Because its position does not change with respect to the room. Other examples of rest are a car parked in the garage, a garden, a tower, and a temple. All these are at rest as their positions are fixed and do not change with time. Now rest and motion are relative terms. What do you mean by this statement? That an object may be in the position of rest with respect to one reference object and in motion with respect to another. So this I will explain you with the help of an example. When you are traveling by a train and if you compare your position in relation to other passengers or walls of the train, your position is fixed and you are at rest. But if you compare your position in relation to the platform or ground, you are in motion. Now different types of motion. There are different types of motion. First of all, translatory motion. This translatory motion, further you divide it into rectilinear and curvilinear motion. Then second motion is rotatory motion, oscillatory motion, multiple or complex motion, periodic motion, non-periodic motion. One by one we will study about each type of motion. So first of all is translatory motion. So what do you mean by translatory motion? Definition of translatory motion. If an object moves on the whole from one place to another so that each part of it moves the same distance in a given time, then the object is said to be in translatory motion. This statement means that the particles of the body, all the particles of that body will move, or whole body will move from one place to another. Now there are two types of translatory motion: rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. So rectilinear motion means when an object is moving along a straight path, you call it as rectilinear motion. Example, a boy running straight on a road, a car moving on a straight road, a child sliding down a slide, and a free falling stone are in a state of rectilinear motion. Now motion of a striker and a coin in the game of carom board, march past of an army column on a straight road, motion of metro train in a straight tunnel, all these are the example of rectilinear motion. So rectilinear motion means motion in straight line. Now comes curvilinear motion. As the name indicates, the motion will be, the object will move along a curved path. It is said to be curvilinear motion. Examples, a football kicked by a player or a cricket ball hit by a batsman. It moves in a curvilinear motion. motion of a cyclist while taking a turn on the road, motion of a bullet fired from a gun, all these are the examples of curvilinear motion. Circular motion. It is a special case of curvilinear motion. What happens in circular motion? Objects moves along a circular path. Example, motion of the moon around the earth, motion of the earth around the sun. These are the examples of circular motions.